Woo! If the heat couldn't stop coming, what's up, people? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. I put a hat on this because people always think, Jake, you're so sweaty. Guys, sometimes I shower before I make videos. But either way, guys, the heat does continue. As of a couple of videos ago or sometime recently, we're just covering Nadeshot versus Ocelot versus G2, the CEOs and upper figures in esports, kind of having this friendly banter back and forth. And after me recording that video, you know what happened just this past night? That being TSM owner Reginald also targeting a different esports organization, one you maybe have or have not heard about, that being CLG or Counter Logic Gaming. By the way, when he took to Twitter following a series in the LCS as well, a pretty clean series by TSM taking down CLG. Some might add an embarrassing series for Counter Logic Gaming, but hey, that's not for me to break down for all of you guys. I'm here to break down the beef and the facts. Not what I'm saying, but what Reginald stated is just facts, not trash talk, that CLG is a dead brand in gaming. Oh, we're gonna have fun with this one, guys. As during that LCS broadcast, there was a lot of talk about this rivalry, so Reginald took to Twitter to say CLG and TSM is not a rivalry. CLG is a dead brand. Just stating facts, not trash talking. The broadcast should talk about TSM versus Cloud9 versus Team Liquid while we're playing. Tell me I'm wrong. And then after the series, he added on to it after TSM beat CLG. Clown Fiesta. And to this side, the response when I saw this right away, I tweeted about this, of course, because you know I like doing videos like this one's, guys. What a heater! And of course, the most common reply out there, is he wrong? You know, we tweeted about this as well this morning. I also asked you guys a question on Twitter about if there is the opposite of this, right? He calls CLG a dead brand. If there is a most alive brand right now, which we're going to draw back into later as well, because when it comes time for clarifying what a dead brand is, when especially an upper figure from TSM of all organizations, by the way, I'm not saying TSM is dead. I'm saying TSM has been filled with controversy over the past couple of months. So it might seem a bit weird coming from TSM, albeit though, with those controversies, we have seen just how relevant they are when it comes time for headlines. Now, if we're going to break down top rosters out there, championships that TSM does pull in, I have a future video for you guys where one of TSM's own upper management level people had actually referred to them as the Yankees. They don't always win, but they sign the top players, they have money to do so, and they are in the headlines. I would say that's a pretty accurate assessment of TSM. And I would say in comparison to CLG, there really is no comparison. You break down the actual rosters, I would say TSM, most notably known for League of Legends, recent success, you know, a bit iffy here and there. Also, tons of replies out there about their Valorant roster being the clear #1 right now, to which I would say, yes, that's really impressive, but we're so early on in that infant stage of Valorant. I wouldn't necessarily brag about that, although I love the TSM roster. They are doing as best as you can ask of them, so I won't really judge them for that, guys. But when it comes time for classifying a dead brand in esports, is CLG a dead brand? I think it opens up a wide door for comments. I'm sure we're going to get a lot on this video, to which I would say, I don't hear much about CLG besides League of Legends. Some might even debate that CLG Red, their female division, most notably known for Counter-Strike, has more presence when it comes time for being compared to Counter Logic Gaming. Obviously, when it comes time for their success in League of Legends, yes, that can be duly noted and probably downplayed as well. But when it comes time for quantifying what a dead brand is, I don't know if I can answer this statement. I'd much rather put this on Reginald, who called CLG a dead brand, and he said it's just facts, not trash talk. By the way, this kind of reminds me of G2 Ocelot a couple weeks back. He said FaZe Clan was trash, and there's no comparison between FaZe Clan and G2. And that kind of got swept under the rug because, you know, Ocelot is Ocelot. But now with this, I mean, this is crazy. So when I took the Twitter to ask you guys, I asked the opposite, not the most dead. What is the most alive brand in esports? Ironically enough, it was not even close. Before G2 even responded to a comment, it was, for lack of better wording, guys, pretty much the replies were G2, 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 FaZe Clan, 100 Thieves, G2, 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 Astralis, G2, G2. If you guys could not tell, G2 is doing something right. And I will say, I didn't want to ask if there was a most dead brand in esports, because maybe I'll ask that in the future. And so I will ask you guys the question, right? I'll put it on Reginald. I'll put it on you guys. Is there actually, of prominent League of Legends teams out there, or I don't know how I'd classify a team like CLG, whatever category that might be, is there a well-noted name out there that is also a very dead brand? I know we might see some green wall comments, but I really want to open the floor to all of you guys, because after a TSM, big boy like Reginald calls out CLG, I'm just curious what you guys think about this. I don't want to add any more to this hectic debate. TSM Reginald guys calling out CLG for being a dead brand. It is not trash talk. It is just facts, as he does state. And we continue to break down some epic drama over here when it comes time for the big wigs in esports. What do you guys think? Until next time, you know what to do. Drink that water. Drink that coffee. I'll see you guys back here sometime very soon. Who is the most dead brand in esports? This is getting heated.